this? 281?
281.
We ready to go? What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 281 of Boog Life, Pitted with Action and Manny V. I'm Steve Action Jackson, coming to you from the heart of NASCAR Valley in North Carolina. Manny, looks like you're home in San Diego, but I could be mistaken.
Yes, I'm back home in San Diego. It was about a week up in Nevada, about an hour outside of Reno. And yeah, good to be home, but I do miss the actually, what do I miss about the desert? Not much except for my partner, but yeah, it's good to be back home and playing catch up the last 2 days, and here we are ready to rock and roll.
Nice. Well, let's get right into today's episode. Shout outs. My shout out goes to Jay and Vicky Reel, celebrating the 25th anniversary of ebodyboarding.com. And I just want to say thank you for all of the continued support throughout the years. I'd love to wish those two many more years of success to come. They've done such an incredible job over the years. Back when they started ebodyboarding.com, nobody knew if it was going to last, how long it would last. It was at the time was the only online bodyboarding store. So, they ventured into unexplored territory and they made it work. And here they are 25 years later, a quarter century later, and they're still plugging along, if not, expanding upon what they've built.
Yeah, it seems like they just got into it a year, it felt like just last year, but man, 25 years later, here we are, and they're still kicking ass. I mean, there couldn't have been a better team to do what they're doing. So yeah, congratulations to those two for sure.
Yeah, I tell you what, I one of the things I miss about living in Southern California is getting out of work at the Custom X factory and driving up to San Clemente to stop by e-bodyboarding, catch up with Jay and Vicky, pick up some gear, stamp my boards, all that good stuff. You know, um, I'll be honest, I don't really miss living in San Diego all that much because it's just gotten so ridiculously expensive. And, it was tough getting by out there. But I was surrounded by really good people, Jay and Vicky among those people, you obviously, and your girl Mel, and yeah, and Carrie and Scotty D. But I really, really, really miss working at the Custom X factory and being able to cruise up to e-bodyboarding to say what's up to Jay and Vicky.
Yeah, those two have been very supportive of all my ventures. And yeah, I mean, they're good people. That's why they're so successful. I mean, that's what it basically comes down to.
Yeah, definitely. So that's all I got on shout out this week.
Uh, there's not
You still there, Manny?
Jackson. There you go. Oh, okay.
Froze up for
Yeah,
a
got
minute
you. Is
there.
it my internet or is it yours?
No, I think it's
Okay.
yours.
Wow.
I actually have pretty good internet here in North
Oh
Carolina.
no.
It only took
Oh
three
my gosh.
states
Okay.
and two different countries to get a decent Wi-Fi signal.
Well, you got it now.
Geez.
My shout outs is going to this guy right here. His name's Gregorio. He's living in Cabo San Lucas. And the reason why I was looking through some old photos and anything that comes up with Cabo and Cabo Freak Fest and anything to do with him just being in the water with surrounded by fellow bodyboarders, He just has this biggest smile on his face, and for that, he's my shout outs for this week. This is his Instagram, soldier_DK. Follow him if you want to see, anything related to Cabo and bodyboarding. He jumps in the water shooting, surfing barrels, and he's got the skills. I mean, he shot with Kisasaki. This is a cool shot with JG out at gosh, either on the East Cape or on the West Side. But Gregorio, shout outs are going to him for me this week.
All right. So that we have shout outs, now into bodyboarding news. The last few weeks, we've been talking a lot about the Shark Island Challenge coming up this year. Well, another specialty event I'm really looking forward to, I look forward to every year, the Tanned Invitational in South Africa. The window is July 1st through 31st this year, and it will be comprised of 8 local invites, 4 international riders, and 4 wildcard submissions. You there, Manny? Hello?
There we go. Start over, Jackson. Start over from the top.
All right, lost you there for a minute. The
Yeah.
Tanned Invitational in South Africa. The window is July 1st through 31st. 8 local riders, 4 international riders, 4 wild cards, and this wave super heavy. I can't wait to see it go down again this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Dion Mayer's Mumbles is behind the pedal on that one, and it's another, yeah, great find. I totally would love to have been there. I'm sure you would love to be there too. But do we know if it's going to be streaming live?
I do not know if there will be a live stream. For more information and updates, be sure to follow along at Tanned Invitational on Facebook and Instagram. And Mumbles is awesome. He does a great job with this, holding it down for bodyboarding in South Africa.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him just to see if we can get a few words from him before the event.
All right. And that's my news for this week.
Okay. I got a few things. Kenny Cudworth from Pismo Beach came down and looked through all the Aaron Lloyd slides in hopes of finding a photo of himself, which he was told by Aaron that he may have, in the boxes, which is thousands of photos. And he came down, spent 3 to 4 hours looking through all the photos, and he found one. But what he also did was he brought down another plastic bin full of slides that were not handed over to me when I purchased them 4 years ago. So we have a whole new collection of slides that we got to rummage through. The boxes are sorted out. There's a box about that big, but it's going to contain hundreds of slides. And they're labeled Costa Rica. That was the trip where Paul Roach and Kaino McGee and a couple other riders went. Another box was Porto Escondido. They're not sorted in slide sheets. They're in these boxes. So I just pulled out one box, and one of the first images I saw was Mike Stewart doing this awesome turn under the lip. So Porto Escondido, Costa Rica, and there's 2 boxes full of Australia. I did not even, yeah. So I'm very excited to see what's what gold is in these boxes, but you'll all Boog Life patrons will be the first to know. So very, very excited about that.
If I were still living in San Diego, I'd be telling you right about now, I'll be right over.
Yeah, and I'd say come over. So quick reminder, we got Jacob Romero in Cabo San Lucas, 18 through the 25th. We do have limited amount of spots available. We do have a sign up already. He's coming from Hawaii to be a part of it. But you'll be seeing the Boog Life One Instagram. I'll be pushing that trip from here on out, and also on my social channels as well. As far as bodyboarding trips, I've been asked by several people. I think 2025 is when we bring back Indonesia. It's a 2-week trip, and that will most likely be in June, early June for 2 weeks. And as soon as I reach out to my contacts out there, I'm gonna reach out to those that were asking about it, and then Boog Life patrons, because it's going to be a limited amount of people. I think I'll have like 4 or 5 spots available, so those will definitely be gone uh, quick. And but I'll let you guys know first. And then finally, Jackson, I have so much stuff. You left bags full of just bodyboarding memorabilia. I mean, there's a ton of it. It's still sitting under my table up in the garage. I've been thinking about, and I'd love to have your thoughts, but maybe through Boog Life, we just give it away. Um,
That was
to
the
those
plan when
that,
I left it with you.
yeah, I mean, we'll figure something out where the people I'm thinking of, do you remember stopping the ice cream man? Stop, and they would stop, and you would pay $1 for a grab bag, and you have no idea what's in the grab bag. Uh, I'm thinking maybe we do something like that where we have priority mail boxes. They run $17, I think, to ship anywhere in the US. It doesn't matter how heavy they are. Where once a month or once every 2 weeks, we say, okay, who wants a grab bag? And they Venmo, PayPal, whatever to get that 17, $18 to me. We stuff these boxes of whatever we have here and ship them out. Nobody will know what's in it until you get it in your hands.
Oh,
Um,
I love that idea because, there's going to be some real goodies in there.
yeah, DVDs, VHS, T-shirts. God, there's leashes. God, there's just so much stuff in there. Coffee mugs. I mean, the list goes on. So I'll throw it out to the Book Life patrons first. I'd love to hear your thoughts and get this rolling because they're just collecting dust here.
Yeah, no, like I said when I left them with you, give them out through Book Life as prizes or whatever. And I've had my time holding on to these things. It's time to pay it forward.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we'll do that. I'm gonna jot that down. We'll call it the grab bag. I think that's what they used to
The
call
Book Life grab bag. I like that.
it. All right, and bodyboarding. That's it for me as far as bodyboarding news. And yeah, very excited for what's in store.
All right. Well, this week I didn't really have a chance to pick a video of the week. So as always, I'm going to recommend people hit up YouTube, check out the We Bodyboard channel, Breaking Even TV, which is Craig Wetter and defending men's world champion Tanner McDaniel. You can never go wrong checking out those spots for video clips.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
And I didn't pick out a motivational quote this week. I am kind of slacking on this week's episode.
It's all good. I mean, it was, I think I asked you yesterday because I was actually supposed to have a chat with, I don't know if you're going to be available. I'll reach out to you after this, but I'm still organizing a time to talk to the organizers of the Shark Island Challenge, just to pick their brain a little bit and see what's in store for this year's event. And, talk about the criteria of the invitation, just these little questions that we have, and see what's in store. I mean, I would love to see a live stream. If not, I'm sure they got something dialed in as far as being as live as possible. But that is probably going to be going down um, Wednesday at 11 a.m. I don't know if that's going to be possible for you to be a part of that.
As
but
in tomorrow at 11 a.m. or?
as in tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Yeah, you know what? I might be able to pull that off, but we
Okay.
will discuss after this episode.
Yes, we will. And hopefully they message me from that during this time. I will let you know, but yeah, that's it for me. We'll get this dialed in for next week, Monday or Tuesday.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, Jackson, as
Uh,
always.
all right, and until the next episode, we're out.